Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Empower Talks. I am Taqi Haider, and today with us a dynamic and passionate student from the Bachelor of Media Science department, Faraha Khan, from navigating the exciting world of media studies to seizing opportunities for industry exposure. Farah has been on an incredible journey of learning and growth, so get ready to be inspired as we explore Farah's journey, her insights, and her vision for the future. So, Farah, welcome to the Empower Talks.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so my first question to you is how was your experience in the BMS department so far?
Well, if I have to talk about my journey in the BMS department, then I think it has been incredible so far. When I first joined Inspiria, I was really excited, but at the same time, a little nervous because everything was new, like new people, new place, new experiences. But slowly things started falling into place. The classes were really fun. And what I loved the most was how practical everything felt. Like we were not just gaining the theoretical knowledge, but actually learning things that we can use in the real world.
Yeah.
And what really stands out for me is the practical knowledge that we get in our department. We are not just sitting and attending the classes. We also get to do things like news anchoring,
Yes.
reporting,
Yes.
photography, editing, and honestly, I think that's the best part. We also spent time in the studio, media lab, and learning things how really it works behind the scenes. And it makes me feel like, yeah, I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do. And plus, the teachers here are super supportive. They don't just teach, they share their own experiences, which makes it even more interesting to learn. So yeah, it has been a pretty good journey so far. A mix of learning, exploring, and having fun. And honestly, I'm looking forward to learning even more.
Wow, what an answer. So, can you share an experience where faculty support made a significant impact on your learning or project?
Honestly, if ever since I've joined the BMS department, I've felt really lucky to have such supportive faculty members. From the first semester till now, the teachers have been always there for us, like ready to help, guide, and encourage whenever we need it. One experience that I would say really stayed with me was during our in skills classes. At first, I was a little hesitant to take up any leadership role. I used to think like, what if I mess up or what if I can't handle it?
Yeah.
But Gitanjali ma'am, Preeti ma'am, and Shivam sir have always been very supportive and encouraging to all of us. I still remember this one moment clearly. Like during our in skills classes, we were deciding the leaders for the next session, and many were volunteering for it. I used to see others confidently leading the sessions, and somewhere inside me I felt like if they can do it, then why can't I? But still I could not gather that courage to take the first step. And suddenly Shivam sir said, I want Faraha to be the next session leader for the session.
Okay.
For a second I was like shocked, but at the same time something inside me was like, yes, I can do this. And honestly, that one push changed everything for me. I led the session, and after that, I started feeling more confident about taking up leadership roles. That one small moment really made a big impact for me. And yeah, it made me realize that sometimes we just need that one push.
True.
And teachers play a huge role in that.
That's right.
And one more thing that I would like to mention is I clearly remember when we got our news anchoring assignment. I was really scared to face the camera, and honestly I would shiver and forget all my lines. But you motivated us so much. I still remember practicing in front of my mirror at home daily because I feel like practice is everything. And slowly I got more confident and comfortable, and now I feel much more confident speaking in front of the camera. So yeah, these small moments, the constant support and encouragement from our teachers have helped me grow both in academics and personally.
Wow. So, what is your favorite memory from participating in a department event or activity?
One of my favorite memories till now has to be when I got the chance to do the news anchoring for Inspiria this month.
Okay.
It was the very first time I experienced a professional setup, like lights, cameras, and everyone's attention was on me.
Yeah.
And I still remember that exact moment, sitting there, like ready to deliver the news. I could feel this sense of responsibility, like whatever I say now really matters. Before that, I had practiced a lot in front of the mirror because that's where I could see my mistake or correct my expressions, my tone, and everything. And honestly, that practice really helped me like stay calm and confident when it mattered the most.
True.
It made me realize that no matter what we do, practice is everything. Without it, we won't be able to achieve our goals.
That's
And
true.
one more thing that I would like to mention is one memory that will always be there was when I did the when I did the anchoring at Insta 2.0.
Okay.
That
Yes,
event
yes,
was
I remember.
full of
Hmm.
energy, and being on stage,
Yeah.
connecting with the audience, it just felt so amazing. But yeah, this news anchoring moment will always be special for me, and because of it, I could take that first step. And sometimes that's all we need, a little encouragement and push, and step out of my comfort zone. So yeah.
You're right, and what I feel at Inspiria, that here faculty members and the whole staff is very supportive. When I
Yes,
joined
sir.
Inspiria as a faculty member, I feel that this is a best institution where the other faculty member is so welcoming,
Yes,
so
sir.
lovable, and they always support you.
Yes,
And
sir. They are always there
yes,
for us.
and this is the best part about
Yes,
Inspiria
sir.
and our department as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how has the department encouraged you to explore your passion for media?
Before I joined media science, I had this very common assumption, like most people, that media is all about journalism. I used to think that it's just about reporting news, writing articles, or just being a news anchor. But after completing my first semester, my perspective completely changed. The department has actually helped me understand that journalism is just one part of this
That's
vast
true.
field. Media is so much more, like it's about filmmaking, radio, advertisement, public
Yes,
relations,
yes.
photography, social media manager. Like there's so many career options that we can explore. So there are like there are so many career options that I didn't even knew before. So yeah, what I love the most is how teachers always encourage us to try different things. Like right now I'm doing this podcast with you, something that I've never imagined before. So yeah, we are not just stuck with the in the theory. We get that experience, we explore, and yeah, we just learn from it. And I feel that's how the department is actually helping me discover what I really love about media and what I'm passionate about, and what I might want to pursue in the future.
Okay. Now, I would like to ask the question related to skills. How do you see the skills you have gained here helping you in your future career?
Like as I said before joining this campus, I was a little nervous about how things would go. I mean, coming straight out of school and suddenly stepping into the world of media, it felt huge. But slowly things started falling into place. One of the best things I have learned so far would be the news anchoring. I remember the first time I tried, I was super conscious and struggling to look at the camera and speak at the same time. But with practice, I learned that how important it is to stay calm, speak clearly, and deliver the news with confidence.
True.
Like you really know what you are talking about. I know this skills is going to help me a lot if I ever get a chance to work as a news anchor. Another being public speaking. Earlier, I used to get really nervous even speaking in front of a small group, but now I have learned how to use my voice, my tone, and even my body language to connect with people. And it's not just about talking, it's about making people listen. And I feel this skill is going to help me no matter where I go, whether it's hosting a show, working behind the scenes, or just presenting my ideas in a meeting. And another being, I also like to mention about the in skills again. played a huge role in building my confidence. Because of the support and encouragement from the teachers, I was able to take leadership roles and responsibilities. It helped me step out of my comfort zone. And what I realized is leadership isn't just about leading a team, but it's about listening, guiding the team, and making sure that everyone work together towards the same goal.
Very nice. And I would like to tell you that you had the glimpse of a good news anchor, but for that you have to put a lot of efforts.
Yes, sir.
If you put a lot of efforts, after a few years, you will see yourself working in a good news
Yes,
channel
sir.
as a news anchor.
Like before, I didn't know I even have that ability to speak in front of people or face the camera, but now I have much more confidence with practice.
Oh,
So,
nice. So, what opportunities has the BMS department provided to connect with industry professionals?
one of the things that I would say I really love about being a media science student is how our department makes sure that we get the exposure to the real world, not just like theoretical knowledge. Like recently, I would like to mention we had this super interesting 2-day workshop on digital filmmaking. But what made it even more interesting was it was all about using AI and drones.
Yes.
Something we don't usually get to see
True.
this early in college.
Yeah.
We actually saw a video that how drones are nowadays used for on-ground reporting, and then we even created our own short film using AI tools and advanced equipments. So that hands-on experience really gives us the glimpse into the future of filmmaking and reporting. And then there is Aspiranza, which is North Bengal's biggest premier media fest. And it was my very first time attending this event. The whole event of 3 days were packed with different industry experts, and it was so inspiring to listen to them, learn about their journeys, and understand how the media world actually works. It wasn't just about like listening. We were actually interacting and asking questions. We were connecting with them.
True.
So yeah, apart from that, our department keeps arranging like seminars and alumni talks. It's always helpful that we get to hear real stories, the challenges, and the behind the scenes stuff from people who are actually working in the media industry right now. So yeah, and there's one more thing I would like to mention is Inspiria TV. We have Inspiria TV, which is a media platform that is completely run by students, and we have different teams like Instagram, YouTube, PR, post-production to blogs. Honestly, it feels like we are actually working in the real media industry. And we come up with our own ideas, discuss it with our teams during our meetings, then shoot them, which is also helping us build our own portfolios. And yeah, I think that is really very helpful.
One thing you're missing about our recent AIR Kurseong trip.
Yeah, I would also like to mention about that we recently had this industrial visit where we all went to All India Radio Kurseong. This was my very first time going to All India Radio Kurseong, which actually provided me the valuable learning experience. Like we got insights on how a radio station works, like how it is recorded, then through satellite it reaches to the audience. We saw this technical aspects of it as well. So yeah, the trip was very insightful and informative for us. And so yeah, all these experiences I think is really helpful and is really helping us to learn and prepare for the future.
Wow. And my last question to you is, what makes this BMS department a great choice for a student interested in media and communication?
Media science is a vast field. As I mentioned before, I didn't know how that like there was so much options to explore in the world of media. But now here I can confidently say that this department has so many endless opportunities for anyone who is passionate about media and communication. Here we don't just attend the lectures, but this department provides us that hands-on experience, and it's really exciting that we actually get to live what we learn. From handling cameras, working in media lab, doing live projects, and learning that's the best part, of course. And also the infrastructure here is really it really adds to the experience. Like, we have our own media lab, studio, and all the professional equipments that gives us the feel of working in the real industry. And I think not every student gets that kind of opportunity.
True.
And if we are getting, then we should definitely utilize it responsibly. And plus, the teachers are always there to guide us, as I mentioned, like our mentors, and prepares us for what is actually waiting for us out there. And also, students here are from different backgrounds. We come together, we share our own ideas, work together on different projects as a team, and we also get to learn from each other. So yeah, if anyone who really wants to explore the media world and wants to be creative, try new things, and ready to work hard for the real world, then I think this is the place to be. Like, it's already shaping me, not just as a student but as a person, and honestly I cannot see where this journey takes me.
Wow. So, one thing you have mentioned in the last answer is that we should have a gratitude, right?
Yes, sir.
I think we have one of the best infrastructure in the
Yes,
whole
sir.
North Bengal
Yes,
region.
sir, that's true.
We have a news studio, we have a recording room, which we are doing right now, the podcast,
sir.
and we have a lot of good things. And
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to tell you one more thing, that today you are sitting with me as a student, but I
Yes, sir.
want to see you working in news channel as a news anchor. And next time when I take your interview or
sir.
podcast,
Yes, sir.
you will be a news anchor in
Yes,
a big news channel.
Yes, sir.
So promise
Yes,
me.
sir. I promise you that I'll definitely make you proud one day.
Definitely. Okay, so on this note, I would like to end the podcast, and in the next podcast, I would see some other guests. Till then, please take care of yourself. Goodbye.